Welcome everybody to Intensity Broadcasting. My name is Joe Wright, back in the booth here on a Monday night at Langley Speedway with the Thunderstruck Super Series Street Stocks, going 75 laps from my local NASCAR favorite track. Spent a lot of nights there with Atlee and Manwis and watching the Hampton Heat and things like that. Awesome track, real cool place to be. Short track action all over the place here tonight. Boy, I got the street stocks from the Thunderstruck series. But while I got a second, let me tell you about Butt Kicker, a sponsor of Intensity Broadcasting. And man, they sent us a butt kicker, and I'll tell you what, it helps me feel the road every single time I jump in the car. Even when I'm watching the broadcast, I like to turn it on and get a feel for the real action and what's going on out there. So if you haven't checked it out, go ahead and check out Butt Kicker. It's a haptic feedback. It'll help you even get better in the sim. You get that tactile feedback, let you know if the tires are slipping, things of that nature, when to shift, when you're hitting that rev limiter. Awesome stuff from Butt Kicker. Thanks, guys, for sponsoring us here at Intensity Broadcasting. As for the series sponsor, that's a little bit different. The series sponsor here at the Super Series Street Stocks is T. Rice Custom Monitor Stands. Check him out if you want to get more information about that. Hit me up in the chat or offline, and I'll send you that info. Like I said, 75 laps, about 7 seconds here before qualifying, and we'll get it popping. We'll have, I think, one heat race, and then they'll get into the feature. Looks like we have a pretty decent-sized field tonight as well. Pushing 20 cars on track right now. Fastest in practice was Kieran Church. Daniel Pope was second, and Dylan Bates your third fastest. Let's see what these guys can do in qualifying. Right now on track, we have Greg Cobb. Greg's got to get some of his info put in there. The 849 machine coming through third fastest on his first lap. We'll see what he can do on that second one. Daniel Pope, current fastest at the top of the board. Greg Cobb a drop to 10th, but able to improve there. Rick Rube on track in the 81 machine. The only person left now is, I believe, Keith Lichwalner just finished. Greg Cobb's just running laps for fun. Rick Rube went P6 on his effort. Kieran Church not able to back up his fastest time in practice. He's going to go fourth fastest for the 1667. The fastest lap, though, Daniel Pope with a 16.50. Second fastest, Eric Tracy with a .58. And Dylan Bates backing up his practice effort there in third spot with 16.62. So there's your qualifying order and your fastest drivers. It's going to be Daniel Pope taking the pole with that first spot. Eric Tracy is going to go P2. Dylan Bates third. Kieran Church fourth. Josh Oswald's going to roll off P5. Outside of him will be Rick Rubin in the 81 machine. William Griffith, 7th fastest. And Dave Jones, 8th fastest. Zachary Onan, 9th. And Devin Schmidt rounds up your top 10. And we're, like I said, we're going to have a heat race here, so that might get a little shook up. See where they start in the picture. If you didn't know about Langley Speedway at all, it is in Hampton, Virginia, and just a local short track. Awesome, awesome, fun time. Watch those guys go around the track. Famous for, I think they call them redneck fries. It's pulled pork and cheese on some fries. You also see the tow truck infield here as you go around in some of these scenic photos. Iconic tow truck that they have there at Langley Speedway. Took a walk around there one night with a couple of drivers, and they were talking about how sticky that yellow line gets in real life and how you like to get that left front down on it. Just grip the car as long as you do it right. I don't know how that translates here into iRacing, but for me, it has been terrible at Langley, even though I know how to get around there. Just not good at it. If you're in the chat, holler at me. Watching the race, got 5 viewers currently. I'm watching the chat, so let me know who you're rooting for tonight as we get about ready here. I think be about done, and there it is. Checkered flag is out on qualifying, and there's that tow truck I was talking about. All right, looks like we're gonna have a 5-car heat race. Alex Veith's gonna roll off P1. Kevin Dowd P2. Craig Cobb will roll off P3. In 4th position will be Keith Leichenwaldner. I don't know. I'll have to ask him. And Matt Knights. Me and Matt got to shake hands down in Daytona this past weekend, watching the Xfinity race. That was a good time. Matt Knights starting last here at 51, though. Alex Veith will lead him to green. All right, lights of the pace car are off. We're going to go green flag racing here for 20 laps. Alex Veith leading them to it. 5 cars. And they're off. Big jump on the outside there from the 90 machine of Kevin Dowd. That's going to allow Veith to go underneath. Pressure now from the 849 machine of Craig Cobb as he rolls the inside line there. Oh, some contact there between him and the 90 of Kevin Dowd. You see Matt Knights in the 64 getting up underneath now as well. He's going to be able to clear as well. Kevin down. Keith Lincoln right to the outside wall. Hopefully he can get it turned around before Beef comes around. And a caution here. He does. Big old file now. Alex Veith so far so good. The 849 now. Craig Cobb getting a little bit of pressure from Matt Knights in the 64. Go on board with Matt Knights as he chases down that second place spot. Looks like we might have lost the 849. Not sure what happened to him there. That was interesting. He's back though. Matt Knight securely in that second spot now. 14 laps to go as he sets his sight now on the leader. And he's actually closing the gap here to Alex Veith. Look back here from Veith's machine as Matt Knight starts to chase him down. This would be a home track for Matt as well. Matt right down the road here in Virginia Beach. A little loose for Knights there. Oh, Veith. Hang on to it. He's able to hang on to it and keep it straight, but that's going to give Matt Knights a little shot here on the outside. And can Knights make it happen on the outside? We'll see. The 90 now back in the action now too as well. Kevin Dowd. Oh, the business. A little bump and run from Matt Knights. Matt Knights not playing around. That's a PD powered machine if I ever saw one. Kevin Dowd now into P2. Heath struggles a little bit off the corner here. He's not able to get off the corner like the rest of the guys are right now. 10 laps to go. Not sure what happened to Litcham, or maybe he hit the wall when I wasn't paying attention. Matt Knight's under pressure now from the 90 and the 51. See the brake rotors glowing on the 51 machine as he gets in hard into the corner there underneath the 90 machine. Beef now able to clear the 90. He's going to try to get back to Matt Knight's bumper. 8 laps to go. You 5 who are watching this, share it with your friends and your family. Throw it on the Facebooks. Throw it on the Twitches. Throw it on the YouTube. Do something with it. Come on, let's get these numbers up. Matt Knight's leaded it so far. Veith going to throw it in there. Oh, he almost gave him the business. Thought better of it. 6 laps to go. Ooh, the 90 gets a little bit of the wall. Alex Veith still looking underneath. From the bumper of Veith. He's really hooking that yellow line. He's there. He's inside. Underneath Matt Knight's here. Matt able to get into the corner a little bit better than Veith that time. They come off the corner. 2 laps to go. Can Matt Knights hold off Alex Veith? Knights in that Team 2 slow machine. 1 lap to go with a white flag here at Langley Speedway in our first heat. Ow, that was close for Veith. Veith threw it in there, not able to get there. Knights almost loses it. Oh, he turns him. No, he did. He got him. And Alex Veith is going to come away a winner here in the heat. Man, that was dirty. Matt Knights is going to be starting last here in the main. Little 1 minute warm up for these guys. And we'll get to racing. All right, there we go. And we'll take you to the grid. Daniel Pope is going to start on the pole. Eric Tracy in second. Dylan Bates third. Kieran Church fourth. Josh Oswald fifth. Rick Rube sixth. William Griffith seventh. Dave Jones eighth. Zachary Onan ninth. Devin Schmidt outside row 5 in that 10th spot. David Guarino in the 11th spot. Tyler Rice, also known as T. Rice, as the sponsor of the series, starting 12th. The Oval Addicts team. Had to do a little refresh of paints there. Make sure we had them all right. Daniel Pope on that front row in the number 16 machine. And we're about to be green flag racing here at Langley Speedway, 75 laps. Pope out front already. Dylan Bates in that 91 machine got his work cut out before him. But here behind him for third, a big battle already. Josh Oswald looks underneath. Door to door with that 67 machine. That's Eric Tracy. And Josh Oswald able to slide in. Behind them, William Griffith, the 42 of Zachary Onan, throws it in. He's going to find himself up 3 positions already, up to P6. And fighting back here with Chuck Pegleg Phelps in that 75. He's up 2 spots. Rick Rube, the big loser right now, down 6 spots since beginning of the race. He's trying to conserve some tires, I bet. It's a long 75 lapper. Daniel Pope, still no pressure from behind right now in that 16 machine. Kieran Church went to pit lane. So did Eric Tracy. sure what happened there. Maybe a little. I don't know why it said that. That was weird. Must have been just the way they hit the corner. They didn't actually hit the pit road. Or scoring and timing clocked them as going to pit road for no seconds. Daniel Pope off the corner. He'll lead lap number 6 of 75. He's led them all so far. Where's the closest battle in the field? Right there it is. That's the 6 machine of Tyler Rice from T. Rice Custom Monitor Stands, and that's the 81 machine of Rick Rube. Rick having a tough go of it right now. Really, either conserving or having some issues there with speed. He's down 8 positions since dropping the green flag. Matt Knight's up 1 position. Kevin Dowd up 1 position. The biggest mover so far, though, is Zachary Onan in that 42 machine. Up 4 now. Daniel Pope looks like he's going to be tough to beat here at Langley Speedway. He's led all 10 laps, 9 laps, I should say, of this race so far. And he looks to be kind of checking out over a half-second lead over second place Dylan Bates. Ooh, Alex Beath has crashed. See what happened there. Just a little bit loose out the corner. Oh, and he caught Matt Knights. Man, those guys cannot miss each other right now. The yellow flag has come out for that one. We can roll that back and see how Matt fared from that. Well, this is from onboard Matt Knight's car. To it. Looks like he might have some left and right rear damage there from that contact, though. Daniel Pope still your leader here as we work our first caution of the night. Here from Langley Speedway, lap 12 of 75. Heath doesn't look like he has too much damage there from that wreck. Matt Knight's nothing on the left side. See what his right side looks like. Little right rear damage. Lights on the pace car out, and these guys are double filed up. Getting ready to get rock and rolling again. So far, so good. Good racing all around the field. The car to beat, though, that Daniel Pope in second. 16 machine. He, again, with a great restart, he's going to beat 91 Dylan Bates down into the corner. Josh Oswald looking underneath. We saw Josh do this for third early on. And he's able to get that fender underneath. Oswald, the P2. He's going to clear up. Now the 42 machine of Zachary Onan. Our biggest mover of the race, up 6 positions. He looks underneath the 91 of Dylan Bates for third. And Bates just getting freight train right now on that outside line. He's got to find a hole. And that might be it right there for him. Let's see if Griffith gives him the room to get back in. Not likely. Now he's in. He's good there. Kieran Church, we see working his way back up after losing some spots off the beginning. But again, Daniel Pope's starting to kind of gap the field a little bit. We work lap 18 of 75. Pretty tight racing here with the 81 machine of Rick Rube. Sam Wetstein there in the 98. Dave Jones in the 10. I haven't heard much about him yet, but he's looking like he's getting around pretty well. He's lost about 3 spots since he dropped the green flight, but he's kind of finding his way. Don't ever count out that guy. That's Garrett Kinder in that black 13. He's making something happen here as he moves the 88 off the bottom line. He said, "Not today, Devin Schmidt. This is my spot." He's going to take it away from him just like that. He's now up 6 positions. Him and Zachary Owen tied for the biggest movers of the race. I think you might have a little contender on your hands there, gentlemen, in the 13. Daniel Pope not able to get away from the field just yet. 22 laps in, and Oswald maintaining right behind him here. Onan as well right on his tail. A little bit of a wiggle there from the 67 of Eric Tracy off the corner. Still some close racing here from the 6 and the 88. Oh, Lord. He hung on to it, though. That's the 88 of Devin Schmidt. He's under fire again. Can't catch a break from these guys in the bottom. Oh, Lord. That's a 90 of Kevin Dowd. Struggles on entry there. You see Beef coming into the count, the corner right behind him there. Aaron Church working underneath Griffith. Nothing there yet. Might have to give him a little bit of the business to make it happen. Looks like Josh Oswald had a little slip up. Zachary Onan able to get to the inside. Now the 67 of Eric Tracy as well. And it seems like once you get to that outside line, it's almost game over for you here at Street Sucks. See a lot of front brake being used by that 42 machine. That's really going to eat up that right front and heat up the left. Still some really tight racing here back with the 68, the 6, and the 10, and the 81 even. The group getting back into it. That's the 68 you see there of David Marino. Looking to clear. Oh, Rice hooks it right back into the wall. Keeps it on the wall, though. Great job by him not taking out a bunch of the cars here in the field. Hinder and Kiernan. That's a battle we've seen many times before. Like Kinder's still on a rail up 7 positions. Now your biggest mover of the race so far. And we have our next yellow flag. Looks like Keith might have crashed. Keith Lincoln Walnut. Lincoln? I'm not going to try it. Keith L. Here we go. Oh, just loose off. Oh, hard into the inside wall. And it's right in front of the leaders there. That's why we have our only second caution of the day. Ooh, a little business there from Kinder to Griffith, telling him he's there. Hey, buddy, how's it going? Almost halfway here at Langley Speedway. Daniel Pope leading every single one of these 34 laps so far. Does anyone in the field have anything for him? It looks like Oswald had something for him a little bit early on. That might have went away. Kinder is a possibility. He's up 7 spots since the drop of the green flag. And every time that these guys crash and pulls the field back to him, gives him more of a shot at it. How about Zachary Onan up 4 spots? Looks like he's got a little something for the front. We'll see where he ends up here in the shuffle. He's going to be restarting on the inside line, so that's a good thing for him. That might get him right up into that 3rd spot behind Oswald. See how tight they can keep it. A little bit of an extended caution here. Yellow lights are still on, and they're off. We're about to go green flag racing here at Langley Speedway as we just now hit halfway. Exactly halfway right now. All right, Daniel Pope, one more restart, and he got him again here before the line for Pope. That's going to open that door for Oswald underneath. Oswald in that 17 underneath number 67. That's Eric Tracy. Oswald in the 17. He drove it deep. It's going to push 67 up the hill. Tracy not able to get down. He's going to fall another spot to Dylan Bates. Bates all over Oswald's bumper. Bates now showing a little bit of speed. Oh, and fast is loose. We'll get a little help from the 67. Eric Tracy backing out of it there, giving a little courtesy to the 91 machine. And we still have a battle for the lead. Josh Oswald looking pretty stout. Oh, we got a wreck behind him. See what happened there. A little bit of contact between the 67 and the 42, I believe. That's Onan and Eric Tracy, I believe. Happened. 67 got into the 91 just for a second. Had to check up. Onan not ready for that. Getting in the back of Eric Tracy, and both of those guys going around. Your third caution there. Lights on the pace car are still on. They are still on. should be going off next time by. That'll give us 1 lap to green. 68 machine of Keith Leichenwaller. I'm gonna have to ask him about that. I don't know how to say it. Sorry. Lights on the pace car are off. All right, here we go. And that 16 machine hits that white line. That's the restart button. He was out. 91 now of Dylan Bates able to get to the inside of Josh Oswald, but don't look now. That's the 13 machine of Garrett Kinder as he looks underneath into third. He's going to clear up to third. Oh, he got hooked by Oswald into the all hard. That's going to bring out our 4th caution of the night. See what happened there from a aerial view. That give us a good idea. Kinder definitely down there on that yellow line, wrapping it. Oswald just hooking him. I don't know if that was intentional or not. Maybe just unlucky. But didn't look very good. And I'll agree on that. One more time, let's take a look at it. Like Kinder's keeping it straight, maybe a little looseness for Oswald off the corner there. That's the only thing I can think there. Oswald just a little bit loose off the corner, not able to hang on to it. Got into the right rear there of Garrett Kinder. Tough break for both those guys. That'll put Oswald at the back for causing it. Even worse for Garrett Kinder, he's going to be P16 now. Kieran Church enters the party. So does William Griffith. Biggest mover of the race right now, you'll never guess it. It's that number 64 machine, PD-powered Matt Knights. He's up 11 spots. Alex Veith up 7 as well. Some guys starting at the front having some tough times now. Eric Tracy down 12. Josh Oswald 11. Rick Rube down 12 spots. Kind of a little survival game here, some might say. Except for that Daniel Pope guy. He doesn't have to worry about survival. He just needs to keep doing what he's doing. Keep that thing out front. He's led every single lap so far. What does Kieran Church have for him? Is there anything he can do? Can Tyler Rice do anything? Even William Griffith? We're about to find out. We're going to go back green flag racing with 22 laps to go here in the 75 lap feature from Langley Speedway. You can hear the guys getting ready as they tighten it up. 2 by 2 by 2. Matt Knight's giving the business to the 75, and they're off. Much better start for the 91 machine there. Dylan Bates able to get to the outside of the 16. But Daniel Pope able to clear off the corner. Is he going to give him the business here? It's his only shot at it. And we have another caution. Cautions breeding cautions. fact, I went to Daytona this weekend wearing that shirt, and I saw another person with it. And it was Atlee's grandma, but at least we had the same shirt. We had a Cautions Breed Caution shirt. Go check it out at intensitybroadcasting.com. Wear it. People want to know where it's from. Let them know. See what happened between these guys. Oh, a big stack up, 3 wide racing in front of him. And Veith gets turned. Oswald's getting a piece of it as well. Oh, Lord. Veith doing an entire rollover. And that was pretty wild there for a second. From the gyro. Lots of 3 wide banging and beating. Gyro shot of a rollover. He's not stoked about that. You can tell by the way he got right back into it. Heath having a heck of a night. Lots of troubles for that man. Lights on the pace car are out. We're going to go green flag racing. See if we can keep this thing green till the end. That's Daniel Pope getting a good start again. Church looks inside for third spot. Griffith to the outside there for third. Ooh, 3 wide behind. Look at those boys going at it. That's what we call a gaggle of cars. No, Lord. Big wreck. Oh, man. 10 machine not having any luck there. 849 and 68, just an unlucky bystander in this one as the 10 rolls across in front of him. Very, very unlucky. That's Dave Jones there. That's just a product of hard racing. Maybe a little contact, maybe some net code there from Kinder. Maybe that's what got him turned around. Not sure. Hard to tell. He's going to rough it back to pit road. That thing quickly fixed up. Well, when we go back green flag racing, looks like we'll have about 9 laps to go. Here at Langley, it's been the Daniel Pope show. Ain't that 8 to go when we go to the line? Does anyone have anything for him? That 91 machine has gotten a good start once on him. Can the 22 at Kieran Church do anything with it? And pace car off. Green flags in the air. 16 machine. Attempts to check out yet again. The 91 is clear. Dylan Bates into second. Kieran Church third. Griffith fourth right now. Battle for fourth now. Beaten up between Onan and Griffith. Griffith able to do something with it. 3 wide for Rick Rube. Rick Rube almost getting into the outside wall. Able to keep it clean there. Close racing all throughout the track. Daniel Pope takes 5 to go. Can Dylan Bates move him? Can he get to his rear bumper? Gonna have to really roll that corner and throw it in hard. 4 laps to go. Looks like Pope might be able to do this thing flag to flag. 4 laps to go as he comes on. It'll be 3 more times around. Two more laps to go. That's the 16 machine of Daniel Pope. Dominant all night long. Can he make it to the white flag? We hear some wrecking in the background. No good to go. White flag is in the air. Next flag ends this thing. It looks like it's going to be a checkered flag. Daniel Pope is going to be your winner, barring any huge mistakes here. Pope comes off the corner. He's good to go. That's your winner. Second is going to be Dylan Bates and Kieran Church third. So Daniel Pope, your winner, and dominant car all day long. All right, let's talk to your winners. Kieran Church, you got Joe right in the booth. You got me?
I got you.
Hey, man. Awesome race tonight. Watched you work your way through the field, late in that race. Find yourself in that third place spot with a chance, and maybe even second or first, but little bit of run out of time with all those cautions there, Kieran.
Yeah, I think I had some for second, but I didn't have anything for Pope. But it was just one of those things. It was just track position and trying not to start on the outside because I got lucky enough that I was able to start the inside the last couple of restarts. But unfortunately, that last one I missed the shift going in fourth. So
Yeah, Daniel Pope strong all night long. Nobody had anything really for him. A shot for Dylan Bates to maybe throw the bumper at him a couple of times, but it was better not to do that. So dominant performance by him, but great run from you. Anybody you want to give a shout out to or thank, your Kern?
Yeah, I just want to thank the guys at Velocity Motorsports and SPM. Just recently joined them and can't wait to see what holds later on. And then I got to thank also Jet Designs for the paint scheme, and then everybody here at Thunderstruck and you at Intensity for doing the broadcast.
Yeah, man, Kieran, great job tonight. It was fun watching you drive back up through the field, and great finish there.
All right, thank you. Have a good one.
That's Kieran Church, your third place finisher. Coming home second was Dylan Bates. We'll pull him into the booth and see what he's got to say about it. If he could do anything different. Dylan, you got Joe in the booth. You got me.
My car.
Dylan Bates, you there?
I gotcha.
Hey, it's Joe right in the booth. Man, you had a whale of a race. You were all over the top 5 all night long. When you got caught on the outside a couple times, you had to slide back, but you slid your way back up front. A shot there to give maybe Daniel Pope the bumper a couple times, but chose better of it. Tell me how it went from your perspective.
Yeah, I caught him really quick there on that last run and thought maybe that I was gonna be able to do something with him, and then thought maybe I'd play it safe and just try to make a good pass, but never got a chance to use the bumper. I don't know if I would have or not. Just kind of depends on the circumstance. But it was a good race, and he ran a good race all night and sat on the pole, and that's a big advantage here at Langley. It's so hard to pass, and I was just really fortunate to be able to stay in second on the last string of restarts. I don't really know how I was able to do it, but it was just working out.
Yeah, those restarts will really get you and really kind of throw you off your rhythm, especially at a place like Langley where rhythm is key. But awesome job all night long. Like I said, keeping yourself up there in that top 5 most of the night. Anybody you want to give a shout out to or thank?
Yeah, man, just all the guys at 16XCI Racing and Superior Performance Motorsports. We all have a good time over there, and it was fun to run 1-2 tonight.
Awesome. Well, congratulations on that second place finish, and we'll see you again next week.
Thanks, man.
Last but certainly not least, we got our winner here in the booth, Daniel Pope. Daniel, green to checkered, flag to flag, dominant performance yet again here in the street stocks. Talk to me about it. Are you sick of beating everybody up like that yet?
No, these races still aren't easy to win. They may look easy on the broadcast, but it's not. And these guys are fast, and I've been very fortunate to have the start to the season that I have. A lot of it has to do with track position and where I'm qualifying. The race that I got beat at the Coliseum, I didn't qualify well, and I never was able to get there. So that's all it'll take for really anybody to get up front and control these races. Just qualifying.
Yeah, absolutely. Dylan had a shot maybe to give you the bumper, chose not to do it. That was probably his only shot at maybe moving you off that line, off that bottom line, but he chose to back off of it, not do it. Kudos to him for letting you have that, letting you keep going. But man, great run all night long. Fast car, good speed, kept that thing up front, kept it clean. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
Yeah, just shout out to the SPM guys. Dylan's one of my best friends and a teammate, and I love racing with them. And all the guys at Velocity and Reverly are different divisions. Thunderstruck, Josh, all they do for the league. Jason Warren for being the best cheerleader ever. And you guys to do the broadcast. I know it's a lot of work, and it's cool to bring visuals to these leagues.
Yeah, absolutely. And go back and watch it. Watch yourself dominate all night long. Great job again, Daniel. And we'll check
Thanks,
you
man.
again next week.
Sounds good.
Later. All right. Well, that wraps it up here from Langley Speedway in the Thunderstruck Super Series Street Stocks. 75 laps of action all over the track. Some bigger wrecks, actually. And a string of cautions, breeding cautions. Go get that shirt over at IntensityBroadcasting.com. For Intensity Broadcasting, my name is Joe Wright, and I've had a pleasure of watching this race tonight. If you want to like, follow, and subscribe on all the platforms we subscribe to, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook, get up on there and do that for us. It'll really help us out. Otherwise, as Atlee Man Weiss would say, over and out.